It is early morning outside the care offices in Baidoa, and Mohammed Ibrahim Muhammad is back again. He is one of the leaders or elders of his village, and for days now he's been making the rounds of aid agencies like this one, trying to get food for his faraway village.
What else would they do? They'll just stay there and hope against hope that they will find something.
And if they don't?
They'll just die.
There is, of course, food, but not yet enough for every village that needs it, and not yet enough for the people of Wab Dore. Instead, the care convoy leaving today is heading for Bula Baraka. We are told that this village is only 23 miles away from Baidoa, but before this day is over, it will seem as if we've taken a journey back in time, to a place long ago and very far away. But today, at least, is peaceful, as villages along the way come out to watch the convoy. The plan is to make food drops at several locations, but as the day wears on, the trip wears on the convoy, as the unplanned stops mount. Like the Somali people, these drivers manage in an amazing way to surmount incredible obstacles, like these worn-out trucks, almost totally ruined tires, and primitive tools. The land we pass is said to be rich farmland, land that could abundantly feed its people, but for war and for drought. We get to take it in fits and starts. Finally, 5 breakdowns and 5 hours after our 24-mile trip began, we arrive at Bula Baraka. Soon we meet Mohammed Ado Shobi, the village elder responsible for the region. He tells us they have been waiting for this convoy for 6 days. He also tells us of the many sad stories of this place.
The women go away out of the village during the day because they don't even have clothes.
He also tells us that many of the women are widows whose husbands have been killed during the fighting that went on for over 2 years. Like this woman, they wear white head wraps. By the time we make it back to the center of the village, much of the food has been unloaded. The scene reminded Muhammad of a time when the village was still prosperous and how that all changed.
It says before the war, this used to be the most agricultural area in the Horn of Africa.
To Marine Gunnery Sergeant Kevin Williams, it was no longer just a mission. It was a lesson of a lifetime. What did you see that touched you, especially?
I see how technology has touched most parts of the world, especially where I come from, in the United States and everywhere else. You just don't think that everyone is not exposed to technology and the basic necessities of life that these people have obviously been deprived of.
Because it had taken so long to get here, it was decided to leave all the food here and have the people from the nearby villages come and get it. The elder asked us to present them the first bags of food. He says there is a man in one of the villages who is 130 years old and that he is the oldest man in Africa. He chooses his son to receive 1 bag. It is a moment for these villagers both bittersweet and brief, like their respite from hunger, poverty, disease, and death.